Good morning, everyone. So, in last class, we have started our exercise 2. In that, we are doing the last bit, that is sixth bit. State true or false and justify your answer. So, we have to state whether it is a true statement or a wrong statement, false statement, and we have to justify our answer. Okay, so here, sixth bit. State true or false and justify your answer. So in that, first one is 100 into 10 power 11 is equals to 10 power 13. Okay, so what they gave, 100 into 10 power 11 is equals to 10 power 13 itself. So if you solve these two terms, the answer will be 10 power 13 they gave. So we have to see whether it is a correct or wrong, true or false. It is true or false statement we have to justify. So given 100 into 10 power 11 is equals to 10 power 13. So 100 can be written in the form of 10 square. 100 can be written in the form of 10 square. That means 10 into 10 will be equals to 100. 10 square into 10 power 11 is equals to 10 power 13. So here I am using the first formula. What is that? A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. This is our first law in laws of exponents. So I am using that. So when both bases are equal, we can add the powers. So what we can do? We can add the powers. So that is, we can write in the form of 2 plus 11 is equals to 10 power 13. So 2 plus 11 is how much? 2 plus 11 is nothing but 13 is equals to 10 power 13. So that means here you got the LHS value is equals to RHS value. So it is a true statement. So this is our first one. So what is the first one? First one is a true statement. So next one, second one. 3 square into 4 power 3 is equals to 12 power 6. So 3 square into 4 power 3 is equals to 12 power 6. Can you write as 12 power 6 here? So any formula you can apply, any law can be applied here, can be applied here. No, we can't apply any formula here because both bases are also different and the powers are also different. So we can't apply any formula here. So we will directly multiply the terms here. So given 3 square into 4 power 3 is equals to 12 power 6 itself. So if you see this, 3 square is nothing but 9 into 4 cube is nothing but 4. We have to multiply how many times? 3 times. So 4 4s will be 16, 16 4s is 64. You will get it as 64 here. So if you multiply 12 6 times, if you multiply 12 6 times, what you will get? So if you multiply 12 6 times, that will be equals to 29,85984. So that is 29,85,984. And if you multiply 64 into 9, that will be equals to 576. So 576 and 29,85,984 are not equal to each other. That is, LHS is not equals to here RHS. So it is a false statement. Okay, so the second one is a false statement. Next, third one. So third statement is 5 power 0 is equals to 1 lakh to the power of 0. Okay, so 5 power 0 to the power of 1 lakh to the power of 0. So by this, which law you can apply here. Given 5 power 0 is equals to 1 lakh to the power of 0. So for these two conditions, we can take a power 0 is equals to 1. Okay, so a power 0 is equals to 1 means if the power is equals to 0, always the result will be 1. So here we can write 5 power 0 as 1 as well as 10 lakhs to the power of 0 will be 1. So here the LHS value is equals to RHS value. So we can say that it is a true statement. So what is the next one? Third one is a true statement. Next, fourth one. 4 cube is equals to 8 square. So these two are equal. We have to show the LHS value will be equals to RHS. We have to show. So given 4 cube is equals to 8 square. Here this 4 can be written as 2 square whole cube. This 3 as it is I wrote, this 4 I wrote in the form of 2 square. And if you take this 8 we can write as 2 cube. The power is 2. So if you see these two conditions, which formula we can apply, which law we can apply, that is a power m whole power n is equals to a power m into n. That means we can multiply the powers here. That is 2 power 6 is equals to 2 power 3 2s are 6. So here both LHS and RHS are equal. So we can say it is a true statement. So here the fourth question is again true statement. Now next one. Fifth one. 2 cube is greater than 3 square they told. So we have to tell whether it is a true or false statement. So the given 2 cube is greater than 3 square. So 2 cube is how much? 2 we have to multiply 3 times. And 3 square is nothing but 3 we have to multiply 2 times. Okay, so it is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are is 8. So it is 8 is greater than 3 3s are 9. So 8 is greater than 9. 8 value is greater than 9. So no. So it is a false statement. It is a false statement. Next, sixth one. Minus 2 to the power of 4 is greater than minus 3 whole power 4. Okay, minus 2 whole power 4 is greater than minus 3 whole power 4 it seems. So whether it is a true statement or false statement we will check. So here minus 2 we have to multiply 4 times. And minus 3 also you have to multiply 4 times. Okay. Now which side is greater value? Whether they have given the condition is true or false we have to check. So minus you are having 4 times. Minus they have multiplied 4 times. So it will be plus. Okay. So minus into minus is plus. Plus into minus is again minus. Minus into minus is again plus. Now multiply the terms. Multiply the numbers. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. So you got as plus 16 here. And in this case minus again they have multiplied 4 times. So it will be a plus value. 3 they have multiplied 4 times. So 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. 27 3s are is 81. So we got it as 81 here. So which one is greater? They have given as 16 is greater than 81. Is 16 is greater than 81? No, it is a false statement because 18 is a 81 is a greater than 16. 16 is less than 81. So this is a false statement. Next, last bit in this 7th question. So that is minus 2 whole power 5 is greater than minus 3 whole power 5. So given minus 2 whole power 5 is greater than minus 3 whole power 5. Okay, so minus 2 we have to multiply 5 times. Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. And in the same way, minus 3 also we have to multiply 5 times. So minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. Okay, so now here minus we have multiplied 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it will be negative answer. And 2 we have multiplied 5 times. So we will see 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times of 2 is 32. So you got as minus 32 here. Now we have to check this one. That is minus, again we have multiplied 5 times. So the answer will be in the form of negative. 3 we have multiplied 5 times. 3 times will be 9. 9 3 times will be equals to 27. 27 3 times will be 81. 81 3 times will be equals to 243. So here they have given that we got it as minus 32 is greater than minus 243. Yes, it is a true statement, because in integers negative smallest number will be greater than the negative biggest number. So on number line, this minus 32 will lie on right side and minus 243 will lie on left side. So we can say minus 32 is greater than minus 243. So this is our 7th bit. With this our exercise 2 is completed. Next is we have to discuss about standard forms, that is scientific notations. So next is we have to discuss about standard forms. Standard form is nothing but scientific notations. Okay, so standard form is nothing but a scientific notation. So how to convert the biggest number and the smallest number we will see. So the conversion of biggest number and smallest number into simplest form, we will call it as scientific notation, or it can be called as standard form. Okay, so suppose I am taking the biggest number here. So this is the very biggest number and this one is very smallest number. Okay, so that is very smallest number and this is the biggest number. So how to convert this biggest number and smallest number into scientific notation in simplest form, in standard form, we will see here. So if you see this number, the biggest number, if you see, you are not seeing any point here. That means the point is at last. The point is at last. If you see the smallest number, you are seeing the point here. Okay, so now how to convert this biggest number into standard form? If it is a biggest number, the point should be moved to left side. The point should be moved to left side and the power will be always positive. The power will be raised, that will be always positive. So what is that? If it is a bigger number, the point should be moved to left side and the power will be raised, that will be a positive power. And for smallest number, the point should be moved to right side. The point should be moved to right side and what power will be raised, that will be a negative power. So for biggest number, the power will be positive and for smallest number, the power will be negative. So see here, you will see this example. I am moving this biggest number to left side. So how many times I am moving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. That is 1 into 10 power 13 we can write. So this is called as a standard form. What we call this as a? We will call this as a standard form. We have written the biggest number into simplest form as 1 into 10 power 13. So here the value, the 13 power is positive, and we have moved to which side? Left side we have moved. So if you take the smallest number, we have to move to right side. How many times we have to move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will be 1 into 10 power minus 9. Because it is the smallest number, the power will be raised. The power will be a negative power. So this is how you will convert the scientific biggest number and smallest numbers into standard form. So on this we are going to start our exercise now. So that is exercise 3. Last exercise in this. So last exercise. Exercise 3, first one. So what is the first one? Express a number appearing in the following statement in a standard form. So we have to convert into standard form. In that, the first one is the distance between the earth and moon is so this is the distance between the earth and moon. So this one we have to convert into now standard form. So how to convert this into standard form? They have given the value as how many times you will be moving the point, that much power will be raised. So this is a bigger number, so you are not seeing any point. That means the point is here. We have to move to left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 3.84 into 10 power 8 is our answer. So this is our standard form. So second one, the universe is estimated to be about years old. Okay, so this one we have to convert into standard form. This is a bigger number. Given number is so this is a bigger number, so the point should be last. So we have to move to which side? Bigger number means we have to move to left side. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1.2 into 10 power 10 is our standard form. So third one, the distance of the sun from the center of the sun from the center of the Milky Way galaxy is, what is the distance here? How many zeros? 6 meters. So this one we have to convert into now standard form. So where is the point? At last, because it is a bigger number, we have to move to right side, left side onwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it will be, the standard form is 3 into 10 power 20. So this is our standard form for the given number. So next is fourth one. The earth has approximately the earth has approximately 1353 cubic meters, cubic kilometers of seawater. So we have to convert this into standard form now. So they have given. So where is the point at last? So we have to move to left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 1.353 into 10 power 6 is our standard form. So this is our sixth one. So with this is our fourth one. So with this our exercise 3 is completed. We have discussed about laws of exponents. What are the laws of exponents, how to solve them, and also we have learned about scientific notations, that is standard form, how to convert them into standard form. So now I am starting the example problems. I am starting the example problem. This is example number 1. Example number 1. Which is greater? Which is greater, that is 3 power 4 or 4 power 3. So in this 2, which is greater value we have to find, that is 3 power 4 or 4 power 3. So here we have to compare this, that is 3 power 4 and 4 power 3 we have to compare. So here 3 we have to multiply 4 times and here 4 we have to multiply 3 times. So what will be the answer? 3 times is 9, 9 3 times is 27, 27 3 times will be 81 here, and 4 times is 16, 16 4 times is 64. So which is greater in this? So 81 is greater than 64, so we can write 3 power 4 is greater than 4 power 3. So this is our first example. Next example, example number 2. Example number 2 is 2 power 4 into 2 power 3. So here given 2 power 4 into 2 power 3. So which law we can apply here? We can apply the first law. What is that? That is a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. So when both bases are equal, we have to add the powers. So that will be 2 power 4 plus 3, that will be equals to 2 power 7. So what is the answer here? 2 power 7 is our answer. So this is example number 2. Next is example 3. That is 5 square into 5 cube. So again we have to apply the same formula, law of exponent. That is the first law, a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. So given 5 square into 5 cube. So this is in the form of a power m into a power n, that give rise to a power m plus n. That means we have to add the powers. So it will be 5 power 2 plus 3. 5 power 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. That is 5 power 5 is our answer. So next example, example number 4. That is a power 4 into a power 5. So again we have to use the first law, because bases are equal, powers can be added. So which formula we are applying? A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. That means we have to add the powers here. That is a power 4 plus 5, that will be equals to a power 9. So this is our example number 4. Example 5 is, consider three square whole cube. Consider 3 square whole cube. So we have to solve this. Given 3 square whole cube. So this is in the form of a power m whole power n. So we can multiply the powers here. A power m into n. So we have to multiply the powers. So it will be 3 power 2 into 3. That will be equals to 3 power 6. So 3 power 6 is our answer. So this is example number 5. Next is example number 6. Again the same way you have to do. Let us consider 4 power 5 whole cube. So we have to multiply again. So solution given 4 power 5 whole cube. So this is again is in the form of a power m whole power n. So we can write in the form of a power m into n. So we have to multiply the powers. So it will be 4 power 5 into 3. It will be 4 power 5 3s is 15. So what is the answer? 4 power 15 is our answer. Next example 7. A power m whole power 4. So again we have to apply the same formula. Given a power m whole power 4. So again this is in the form of a power m whole power n. That is a power m into n. So we can multiply the powers. So it will be a power m into 4. That is a power 4m. So what is the answer? A power 4m is our answer. This is example number 7. Next is example number 8. So what is the question? Consider 3 power 5 into 4 power 5. So if you see this, both bases are different but powers are same. So which formula, which law we can apply? We can apply the second law. What is that? A, B, C whole power n can be written in the form of a power n into b power n into c power n. So they have given in this form. We have to write in this form now. So how to write? We can write 3 into 4 whole power 5. That is 3 4s is 12. 12 power 5 is our answer. So this is example number 8. Next is example number 9. Example number 9, that is consider 4 power 4 into 5 power 4. Again the bases are different but powers are same. So we can apply again this formula. So given 4 power 4 into 5 power 4. So this is in the form of a, b, c whole power n, that is a power n into b power n into c power n. So we can write in the form of 4 into 5 whole power 4. So 4 5 times will be 20, that is 20 to the power of 4 is our answer. So remaining total 19 problems, 19 examples are there. Remaining 10 examples we will continue on next class. Thank you.